Over 40 protesters in Georgia have now been charged with terrorism, a 35 years in prison felony for protesting Cop City. One of the people who was protesting was a fellow climate activist, actually, by the name of Manuel Esteban Paez Teran. He was shot 57 times while sitting on the forest floor in a public park with his hands in the air, the autopsy now reveals. There was no police body cam footage. The police body cam footage from nearby shows one cop telling another cop that the police officer who was wounded, that they had blamed Paez for shooting, was actually, or Teran, excuse me, for shooting, was actually shot by another cop. But this was 3 months ago, this kid was shot 57 times. It was the first time in U.S. history that police have shot and killed an environmental activist while protesting. He was not only shot, but it appears he was intentionally left to suffer agony before he died. They shot him in the torso, hands, legs, right foot, side, back, and genitals. Most of those wounds were not immediately lethal. Patterns of bleeding suggest the deceased was alive with some element of pulse and blood pressure when the wounds were inflicted. No body camera footage. In the nearby video, one cop says, "You effed up your own officer," raising additional questions. But, and over 40 protesters have been charged with a 35-year felony for opposing the police in Georgia. This is like right out of one of those old, Deliverance, one of those old movies about the South. It's troubling, shall we say.